Episode 80, and in all honesty, it's a miracle that I'm even out. Let's go. So I went out on a little bike ride with Phil yesterday, just for a quick hour. I went to show him the 3 reservoirs that I did, Cold Heenley, Winterset, and whatever the country park's called. I can never remember all 3 in one straight sentence. Anyway, I made a boo-boo. I weren't filming, so unfortunately you can't see it. It was just a bit more of a casual chat ride. You know, just went for a bit of a mission. But I fell off, and it was, to me, it was the worst fall off yet. I didn't go over the handlebars like I did in episode whatever it were, 41. I kind of went to the side. My head hit this tree trunk, and I rolled down this massive ditch. And even Phil said it was quite a fall. It was, you know, some distance. I landed on my back. Fortunately, I didn't have any of my gear with me. Like my drone, because I've absolutely crushed it, and that would have been gutting. But yeah, it was pretty gutting, and I got a bit of shock, if I'm honest. As I landed, I felt like I'd probably been winded. Like it completely took breath out of me, and I weren't the best proud of myself. And this time it weren't like the fall before, where I was kind of one-handed and fanning around. This time I was just riding. It was just really, really sludgy. So riding, I had both hands on, and it was round the side of Cold Heenley, which is ironically my favourite reservoir around here anyway. And yep, so there's some fishing like podiums or whatever they're called, plotted all the way around, and some with some steps going up to the main path. So we're riding along, and I've gone onto the bit. I didn't see it with wood, and because it's wood and sludge, I've gone to turn just a little bit. My front wheel's just gone whoop, flip completely that way. The back end's followed to the right. I've gone forward, like kind of diagonally over the bike, hit the side of my head on this tree, and then my back's just rolled into these thorns, and it weren't nice. It really weren't nice. I know I'm a bit dramatic sometimes, and I can, you know, and I try my best to play it. I'm all right to Phil, but I were in some absolute agony. So if you're watching this, Phil, now, thank you for being patient with me. I just laid in the bush for about 5 minutes, like, Phil, save me. I bless him. I think he didn't know whether to laugh or come and help me, because I was kind of just silent. But I was silent because I couldn't breathe. I was like, oh. Then I decided to ride the rest of the way home, and it was nice. I could one-hand most of it, and it was all right after that. But yeah, I was in some pain. Not very good at all. And last night were really difficult to get some sleep, if I'm honest. Let's just say it was rasping. Rasping's the right word. I was trying to describe it to Jess. It were a pain I've never really felt, like a type of pain. So obviously you've got your sharps, you've got your burns, you've got your dulls and all that kind of stuff. And it were kind of like I don't know. It felt like an acidic. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it without sounding stupid. But it was just if a doctor tried to get me to describe what the pain was like, I wouldn't know how to. It was just sensation I've never felt. So anyway, now it's just sharp, so it's kind of gone. But yeah, there's no bruising yet, so I'm hoping it does come through. Then I don't have to worry about it being much else, hopefully. But yeah, I'm very surprised I'm out, because me just trying to get into bed last night was not the greatest. I was a bit of attacking. So I'm out, so it can't be that bad, surely. Anyway, today's operation is I need to go to Screwfix to pick up a tap. So yeah, that's riveting narrative for today's mission. Got a new bell. So I need to go to Screwfix. Yeah, I've done this part of the area near mine quite a lot on episodes, so I'm not going to go. Well, I've actually added a little bit on that I think I've never done before. Yeah, so I've got a little bit of new route that I don't think I've done. I'm not 100% anyway. I looked on my Strava map and it's not coloured in anyway, so I think we're all right. But yes, I've only got one battery as well today, so if it cuts off, then that's your lot really. I don't think I've packed anything else with me. I've not got a lot of time, and I've got a lot of work on at the minute, and I'm struggling, so I need to just crack on, I suppose. And this won't even full. I think it were on 80%, so we'll see how we get on. I don't know if I went over this on my actual episode or not, but me and Phil were talking about this 2026 challenge of 2026 miles, and I were umming and ahhing whether it just would be just episode miles or total miles. And I made the decision after the first ride that it's going to be just episode miles, because I've only had the bike a week and I'm already on like 70 or 80 or something, and I'm like, well, I can't be doing that surely. In fact, I think it's more than that. In fact, yeah, it's way more than that, probably 100 and odd. Oh, got a green light. So I think 2,000 miles, well, 2026 on this one is going to be a lot more of a challenge. So I'm going to aim to do at least 3,000 miles this week as like a personal thing. But I think episode challenge-wise, 2026. Absolutely boss it. I think so anyway. Obviously, if I'd have fallen off and broken something like I thought I did yesterday, I'd have been off for 6 weeks, and the challenge would have been over before it had even really started. So that would have been a little mortifying, especially when I'm absolutely loving it. I got home to Jess and I'm like, Jess, the bike brings me so much joy. Why do things keep happening? Bless her. So yeah, I think I've got off lightly with my crash, and I'm feeling pretty decent. So the end of here is going to be the bit that's new, or at least I think it's new. I might have done a little bit with Phil. I don't think we were filming that time. I think we just went across into the fields and got a bit stuck. I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, we'll see. Get to Endevere, cross over, and then make his way over towards Dodworth. I'm going to Screwfix at Dodworth. After I've been to Screwfix as well, I think there's a couple of new bits that I've added on somewhere around there anyway. So there's a bit. It's not really a miraculous 80th episode, but it's. I think it's got enough on there just to keep me interested anyway. I don't know about you. So yeah, straight over here. It's pissed me off, honestly. If I can do it, a motorbike can do it. The only thing you're doing is stopping people in wheelchairs get through. Ridiculous. Anyway, see how I get on, I suppose. I'm a bit scared at sludge now, if I'm honest. I feel like it's knocked a bit of confidence out of me. And if I fall again, I will definitely know about it. So I'm going to take it a little bit steadier. Try and grip a bit firmer. Yeah, if it's like this at Hard Rock, I just don't think I'm even going to do it. I just don't get any joy out of proper sludge where you're just falling all over the place. It's not for me. I wanna go like not fast, but you know, a bit speedy, a bit nippy downhill. Do some berms and some corners and all that kind of stuff. It's just a bit different to everyday riding, whereas this, I'm just like shaking like a shitting dog. Just like, and some might say it's probably better if you tackle it with a bit of speed, but when you've got the weight of this bike and the weight of me, it's not going to be it's never going to end well, is it? Well, it's going to be like yesterday. But there is a bike trail on here already. I can see it on the floor, so I'm going to just follow this dude's track and see got to end somewhere, surely. You never know, it might be Rich's. Rich rides around here a lot, I think. Whoa. Yeah, really good episode anyway. Well, not episode, really good ride with Phil, other than falling off, obviously. The scenery, the winter sunset and all that, riding over towards his and then back to mine. It was nice. About 26 miles or something. Not to be grumbled at. Right, let's see if I can even do this, because part of me thinks it's going to be locked off. Oh, no, I think we're okay. Oh, pedals hit the old bridge there, that's not good. I know some people might find these episodes a bit boring, you know, and I'm not doing up particularly like scenically beautiful, but something about them, you know, I quite like it. Not too much pressure on anything, I'm just cruising around, chat a load of rubbish. I mean, I've actually not been this way before, so it's quite nice. Speaking of devil, Phil's just messaged me. How's the damage? I'm out, mate. I'm a bit gutted about that, actually. I tried doing the screen recording on my phone so I could put the video into episode, but it's not worked for some reason. It's just recorded mine and Phil's chat and not the actual phone call. I might look into that, because that could be something cool I could do on certain episodes, just ring people and talk shite. So next left and we're up past Tesco. I know you haven't got a clue what I'm talking about if you're not from here, but just I like to say directions out loud. I'm also very sorry about the runny nose. It's as annoying for you as it is for me, so just try and block it out. That's what I'm doing. This is the right way, it looks like it anyway. Yep. Yeah, I've never been down here, so should lead us to a little country lane that takes us to the right side of Dodder, which is where little Screwfix is. My nose is pouring. It's not a bad ride, is it? Oh, I'm getting sick of that. Why does my chain keep clicking? As if it's like slipping into another gear, an accident. Have I done something wrong? I feel like it's only started doing it since I fell off. Hopefully I've not knocked like derailleur or something. Oh, you know what? I have been this way before. Been to here and I went down there. I think somewhere that way anyway. So this is new at least. Oh fuck yeah! Right, little country lane. Away! Whoa! Whoa! This is fast. Worried about ice and all. I'm just going to take it a bit steady. Yeah, I'm back to that zero confidence mode I were straight after I crashed last time. It's alright, it is what it is. It's all part of the experience, I suppose. Getting knocked down, getting back up again, blah 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 blah, I can't remember the lyrics. Never going to keep me down, that's it. Can't beat a good Yorkshire farm. I hope. Yeah, I've never been round here. Oh, I think we're at the Yeah, I'm near the M1 bridge now. Nice. So in past rides, I've gone up this way basically, off the M1 bridge and then towards Dodder that way. I'm going to go back on myself a little bit. And there's a pub called Engineer Arms. I'm not going to the pub, but when the other guys do this loop, they turn right there and go down this big hill, which takes you to another side of Dodder where I'm going. So I'm going to try it out for the first time. But first, I'm going to check my tyre pressure because something don't feel right. But you know what? No, I'm not. Balls to it. Let's just go. If anyone is interested on the actual maps and routes and stuff that I take, I know you might not live anywhere near me, but you can always look on my Strava. They're linked below, and you can look at the exact routes I take and stuff like that. If you find any of it interesting. The only real one that I find interesting is distance. I'm not bothered about incline or what hours burnt or whatever. I don't even know what it means. Obviously I know what incline means, but yeah, I just like distance. That's my thing. I'm not particularly interested in speed either. So, oh, another one's closed. Okay. Right. So this is all new. It looks like it's this road, Pogwell Lane. Oh, it's downhill and all way. Is this right? Please tell me I've not gone wrong. Another British pub gone to the dirt. I would feel sad, but I'm pretty sure it were a Sam Smith's pub, so I'm not really arsed about him. I didn't give two shites when my own local closed. Well, I did a little bit, but you know, the fact that it was him closing it, I'm not very bothered. Greedy arsehole. Hey dear. Alright, where are we going? Whoa, 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 whoa. That suspension just saved my arse then. That's me looking at my phone instead of what I'm supposed to be doing, which is concentrating on where I'm going. Right, I think that path there goes up to M1 Road. This woodland, I've always wondered if you can ride around it, and it looks like you were. Look at that, that's ridiculous. Shouldn't be clanging like that, surely. Proper countryside, innit? I'd love to own a farm. I won't particularly like doing any of the animal stuff, which I know sounds stupid, but I'd like to have farm hands that do it, a bit like on Yellowstone. John don't do much of this stuff. He's got all his boys, hasn't he? But I'd love to have a bit of land, people doing all stuff they know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is really nice. I'm glad I've stumbled across here, because this is not a way that I've ever known about. Even for walking, it's really nice. Is that a golf course? Didn't even know there were a course around here. Not that I play it, but this must be where all the buggies come on and off or whatever. Oh God, that looks right state. Never mind. Squirrel. What, pal? Yeah, this is a lovely little road. I'm very, very happy. Cuts out all the shite. It does make me normal 18 mile loop, more like 20 mile, but definitely worth it just to get away from all the main road over there. Yeah, all things considered, I only had that little bit of main road. Just going to the housing estate, and I was pretty near hospital and pretty much done. So yeah, it's really good. Huh. No idea. Am I even allowed here? Hopefully. Stop it, dude. What? What are you doing? Ah, I'm near Barrentine's, I think. No, I'm not. This is the hotel. Can't remember the name of it. Straight over to the industrial estate. So yeah, that was quite good. Very interesting. So Screwfix is somewhere around here. Don't actually know which one it is, but I'm sure it can't be far. So this is where I went on that KDA Tool for a Day episode. No idea what number it is, ages ago, but did a good bit of route, but I was biking all the way home with them bolt cutters, if you remember. And so I didn't think until I got home, everyone was saying, oh, it looks like you've just nicked your bike. Oh, sick. Well, I can see Screwfix there. How to get in? Do I have to go all the way around? Probably. Back in a minute. Oh, that's upsetting me. Stop clicking, you bitch. For fuck's sake. Oh, I can't deal with that, man. What is it doing? Right, so we're going up to the train tracks here. And in previous episodes, I've gone right and then gone through that estate, and then that's where I came across that random downhill track thing that was just so sick, but I was slipping all over the place on my little hardtail. So I'm not going to do that again today, but it's definitely something that I'm going to try again soon, because it looks so fun, and now I'm on a proper bike. It might be a bit more manageable. Yeah, I'm going to turn right and go the opposite way. Oh, please stop clicking. Oh, cat for timing. Train tracks coming down. I don't know why I've opted for the road. Maybe I messed up on good old Strava, who knows. I'll take it though, it is where it is. There we go. Ah, dear. Yeah, been a nice ride. I'm rather enjoying it. I think the euphoria of not having a broken bloody shoulder or stop clicking bike. I'm gonna have to look into that because it's not right. It's got to be something from my fall, obviously, hasn't it? Because it was fine yesterday. No, stop! Anyway, good mood, slowly dropping into the sea. What? I'm trying to figure out where I'm going here. It's left. What? That's bloody Toby Carberry. That can't be right. Must be heading towards a new route that I've not done before, so I'll just do what I'm being told, I suppose. I talk like I didn't make these bloody maps. I did, but I'm half paying attention. Whoa. I can't understand why it's doing the gear skipping all the time. I've tried every bloody gear, it's doing it in them all. For God's sake. Can I have one day where shit don't go wrong? Takes me back to the days where I used to stream on bloody Twitch, and it was like, one day you'd start and your camera would be freezing, next day you'd start and your microphone would be knackered, and every single time you did like a session, it'd just be fucked. It's only shit that I enjoy. Nice, this is also a new little bit, so see what we're coming to. I must have added it for a reason. I think there's a bit of like a downhill field or something. Should be cool. Nice big blue cycle sign, so that screams good things to come. Maybe I'm just being a bit too optimistic. Come on. I'm almost home anyway now. I'm going to stop when I get back onto TBT because it's a bit dull. Nobody wants that. So this place here used to be, I think, where I did my work experience. That. Sure, it was Barnsley Industrial Training College. Looks like it anyway. Right. Fieldy McHillfield. Sludge, 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 sludge. I'm not going to complain though because it's Actually rather nice. Oh, that is upsetting me. Oh no, can you hear that? I just can't. I don't know enough about bikes and gear to know what it could possibly be causing it. I haven't learnt yet. Oh my God, I can't move. Well, I definitely wanted to stay from sludge, didn't I? Bloody hell. Ridiculous. So I do remember this route. I think it just kind of, I'm getting the SD card write speed warning again, which is not great. Anyway, TPT I know is just at the other side of the motorway over there, so I think I made this route just to kind of connect me back to the Transpennine Trail in a bit of a different way, I suppose. So yeah, it's always good to find these little different routes, isn't it? That's what it's all about. Not a big fan of getting sludged up to eyeballs again, but oh well. Right, away, let's go. Wants me to go down there? What? Is it even safe for bikes? I want to give it a go, but I've got a feeling I'm going to not enjoy it. What harm is there in a bit of exploring? Well, obviously me falling off or going completely wrong or many other things that could happen. Oh. I need to sort these brakes. I mean, they're so annoying. Ah, it's not bad. Well, it says I'm going right way. I don't know where it is, but nice. Whoa. Whoa. That probably looked a lot better on the camera than it did for me. I swear I was so close to sliding off then. Oh, yep, squirrels. I were all over the place. Oh, my heart. You wouldn't think just on a bit of grass it'd be so difficult, but oh, like squirrel. Right. Oh, jeez. Shit my pants. Oh. Oh. I'm so on edge now. Oh. Oh, can't wait for summer. Sucks. It sucks a big steaming pile of shite. That's how much it sucks. Now I may have cocked up here because Dodder. Well, actually know where I am for once. Bloody hell. Now I don't know if it's this path here, which looks the most sensible. It's got to be, hasn't it? There's another path right next to me. This lane isn't suitable for cars. Half a mile walk, please use Hound Hill. No, well, I'm not a car. I'm an awesome bike with a very inexperienced douchebag riding it. Yeah, that's a farmer's field. This is fine. This is fine. This should roll straight back down onto Transpennine and then I'm pretty much home. Anyway, I think it's been a really nice ride. A little bit of different, a bit of change of pace and whatnot. Oh, whoa. Stop getting overly confident, Josh. You don't need it. What you do need is functioning ribs and the ability to walk around and hold the camera for work. Yeah, this is really cool. Another nice path that I'm glad I found. So I'm just going to keep painting Barnsley purple in my heat map, and then I'll be happy. Oh, whoa. Squirrel. I nearly ran over a rabbit yesterday. I was proper. I mean, I was so close to running over its head, and I was going pretty fast on my way home after I said bye to Phil. Yeah, I would I could push it, Anna. There was a little bit of a no cycling thing just to the left of there. I think it was just that I stayed because there's a lot of wild animals and whatnot. I don't know. Anyway, so I just pushed it around and then, yeah, home time. So yeah. So yeah, I'm going to be calling it there. So thank you all for watching. It's been a strange one, but yeah, just a quick steady hour out. Getting stuff done, straight back to work now. So good just to get a bit of fresh air, keep smashing them calories, not going to a pub, you know what I mean? Trying to get that confidence back now again after falling off. Or finding a nice middle ground between too confident and too scared. Just a nice bit where riding feels comfortable. I don't know. Anyway, take care everybody. 20 more to go. Let's see what happens when we get to number 100. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, all the best everyone. See you in the next one. Bye.